Now, one of the earliest Caddis patterns we get on a river is the Grannom. Now this is a CDC bubble version. Now I have tied one or two on YouTube. I recently put a photograph up of one, and this is the one it was the photograph of. It's basically all tied with CDC. I'm going to show you how to tie it, wee egg sac at the back and so on. Because the female's the biggest, she's got the egg sac. The green tail is better known, as some would recognise this fly, the Grannom. Now, it's reasonably simple to tie. The body is, when I'm using CDC, I never throw away the cut ends. I keep them. These cut ends, these are all the cut ends. And I keep these for making dubbing. And I just trim away the CDC, and there's some of the best dubbing you could have for dry flies. It's excellent for dries. So, but anyway, it's quite a, as I say, easy fly to tie. The hook choice is basically up to yourself, but I'm using the Full and Mill. This is the ultimate dry fly, size 14. Now it's worth tying 16s as well. The male is smaller. They will take the smaller fly as much as the female. So just run the wax through the thread, and the thread I'm using is the uni thread and rusty dun and 8/0. So we just catch a thread at the eye of the hook, remove the waste, and then work my way. I'm going to come round the bend, but as soon as I come round the bend, I'm going to tie in some close cell foam. This is a 2mm thick version. This is from Vineyards. It's an inset green. So you catch this. I've just cut it 2mm square. So basically catch it at the back. Make sure you have tied it in. Now I want to try and form this wee bubble at the back of the foam to give the impression of the egg sac. But I want to try and keep it below the shank slightly. Now what we do is just trim this a wee bit. Trim it at an angle. There's an angled cut there, I don't know if you can see that. But it's basically so it's tapering towards, or up the body, so I can tie it in. Make sure it's nice and tight. Come back down. Ready for tying in the CDC. You can see the small ball or egg sac at the back. We can tidy this up. Now we've got some natural CDC, which will obviously form the bubble, and I'm going to be using some elk hair on the top as well. 2 to 3 feathers. Now I'm using, these are 2 medium sized feathers, and I've laid one on top of the other. I've got a natural curve, so I want to try and draw some of the top stuff back. This is the fibre I'm using here for the bubble, so I pull that in, and then I hold it with my finger and thumb. Catch it on the top, 2 or 3 turns, and then what we do is just pinch the thread as we go up to catch in the ends, and then come back down. Just check your bubble's going to be okay. That's fine, there's plenty there. So what we get is we're dubbing, we're CDC dubbing. Just dub it like we do any dubbing, any hair or any, however you've got it. Just dubs on, it's extremely easy. Slide it up, and we can tighten up now. Just tidying the back of the fly. Just watch the point of the hook. Just want a wee bit neater than that. Just going to go back. It's worthwhile going back. Just for me to see it, I have to sort of basically come around. Just basically using the thread at this point, and a wee touch of the dubbing. Then we're going to work our way up, and we're happy with the back of the fly. Don't have to be as fussy as that. Just work your way up, 2/3 of the way, leave 1/3 of the shank at least for the thorax. And for the legs of the fly, so we draw that back, that's fine. Just going to trim CDC underneath. That's okay. Right, we drop on the top to get a nice shape in the body. Dubbing's really good. CDC dubbing sits, I'll allow the flag to sit even higher. So we'll get our CDC, 2 feathers there. We want some of the fibres either side, so what I've done is I've holding the ends of the CDC feathers. I basically just hold them sort of tight, bring some of the feather fibre either side, pull it back, within the fingers of my wing, just a wee check. Just short of the body length and by the bend of the hook. Just seeing how it's sitting. Maybe go back here, just go back. If you're not happy, just I want some of the fibres to sit better either side, if you can see that. So what I do is bring that up nice and tight. If you're not happy, always go back. There we go. Then we can trim away the waste. Now, as I say, keep that there, the ends, that's good dubbing. Wax on your thread. Make sure the CDC feathers are secure. Bring it back down, ready for the same. I'm going to put some elk, or you could put roe deer or something on it. It's just elk hair. Not much, just tidies things up, makes it a wee bit neater, and obviously helps the float of the fly, but it gives a bit of colour as well. Trim it for the skin, open the fibres out, and then the fine fluff, remove that. Because I'm going to put it in the stacker. You put it in the stacker, put in tips first. Tap it into your desk. Remove it from the stacker, you can see how they've all lined up. Let me see it better there, there we are. Then hold the tips of the wing. Get the length just to the end of the CDC, then hold that within your finger and thumb. Trim away the excess, and obviously leave enough to tie it on. So just tie it on there, come through the cut ends. See how it's in. Now this style you can tie in any colour. There's lots of colours there. Depending the Caddis you're trying to represent, you can. It's a great style, suits it. We have cinnamon, there's brown, dark brown, there's all colours. Now for the horns I'm just using, this is a bronze mallard feather, it's a large feather I'm using here, but these are the side fibres, the grey side. I like using them on Caddis, I like this, especially this one. You bring 2 out, they will line up, tail them away, and then we tie it forward on the top, just keep it tight, come up. There's the waist ends there, we can then just come in with the points of the scissors, trim them away. There you go. See how the horns are sitting. Back to our CDC dubbing. And we take the thread down towards the horns and then work my way up and back down. I'm putting it on quite loose because I want it quite leggy. So I basically spin from the bottom and use the first turn to anchor the CDC, and I can spin from down here, and it keeps, if you take your fingers too much into it, it will flatten all the fibres. This way you can keep the fibres a wee bit more open. A wee drop more. We can work our way through, which is basically ribbing these fibres. Lift your horns, come in front, get some varnish. Just going to put some varnish onto the thread, just about 1 centimetre from the eye or so, and then wet finish, and that there will seal up the wet finish, make it really strong. Trim away your thread. And there we are. You can pick out some of the CDC, or you can use some Velcro. Just hold your wing when you can do this. Just catch it and draw it back. This will give it a bit more leg. And there we are. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and as I say, If you enjoy the videos, please subscribe, it does help, and thank you for watching.